Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 234 of our BU 365-day challenge. Our topic today is, with respect to confidence, problems and solutions. And I love this one. I love this topic. I talk about it a lot. But I like it because I got the opportunity to experience it and see it play out in action a couple of days ago. My son got a flat tire on his car and was, of course, stranded and waiting for AAA and waiting for AAA and waiting for AAA. And AAA basically blew him off, just like it did my sisters in Nashville not too long ago, and didn't provide a ride. So he's frustrated about the problem. He's focusing on the problem. And as long as he was focusing and upset about the problem, he wasn't looking for viable solutions. He and my son-in-law were just waiting and waiting for AAA to show. And then when they didn't show when they said they were going to show, they contacted them and they basically said, "We can't find anybody to help you." So I said, okay. They called me and they had come up with a solution that they were going to drive an hour and a half away to get a trailer, and then they were going to borrow a trailer from a friend, and then they were going to bring the trailer back an hour and a half, tow the car to our house, leave it there, and then return the trailer for another hour, 2-hour drive. And I said, whoa, time out, hold the phone. How about if you just call a tow truck company and see if there's someone's close and see what it will cost and just get your car towed right now. So they did that. They were home in an hour. But because they were so focused on the problem and that the solution they had wasn't working, they kept stuck in that circle. And that's what our cards are about today. The first one is a reminder for all of us: there's a solution to every problem. I don't care what the problem is. I don't care what the situation is. There is always a solution. Even if the solution ends up being that we have to decide to just accept what's happened because it's out of our control. I think of this when I got sick when I was younger, when I had a sudden cardiac arrest. That was in my control, but I didn't know it. But once the event happened and the experience happened, it was out of my control. I could focus and beat myself up for all the things I hadn't done or should have done to take better care of myself, but that was all in the past. I couldn't change and fix that. I needed to focus on, what am I going to do right now so I'm still here in a few years to continue raising my kids and doing what I want to do on the planet. And so as soon as we switch to solutions and focusing on the solutions, we can find our way out of any problems. What does the back of this say? It says, we create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. Whoa, that's a heavy thought, right? I mean, we create our own problems. We create the situations that we find ourselves in that are negative because we really want to get out of another situation. I would say my sudden cardiac arrest was a prime example of that. That's a hard pill for most of us to swallow. If we take responsibility and we take credit for all the good things that happen in our life, guess what? We play a role in all the negative things, the bad things that we see coming up in our life as well. So what's our other card say? It says the law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions, right? The law of attraction is all about energy and thoughts and flows and things like that. So if we're thinking about, I'll read the back and then we'll discuss it. Okay, it says, the realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of solutions, the better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. Perfect example with the car and the tire, right? As long as you're focusing on the problem, you're not looking for other solutions. The other lesson learned with that situation is, when you hone in on one solution and are stuck on that solution and you find that there's a problem with that solution, you got to get to another solution as quickly as possible. And the solution criteria, and we've talked about this a lot with the SOAP framework, how we analyze and how we decide which alternative to use depends on a lot of things. Now, the boys, they're men actually, were looking for the most economic solution, the cheapest solution. But I don't think they were calculating all the costs. How much gas would it have taken to drive all that way? Probably more than the tow truck cost, etc. So the problem is a different vibration frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected or managed by the law of attraction. So what we're thinking about is what comes about. If we're thinking about the problem, if we're thinking about the past, we're stuck, we're stopped, we're not moving, we're not looking or even open to the possibility of a solution. So today our action item is to notice as you go throughout your day not maybe yourself, but other people as well around you. Are they stuck in the problem, or are they looking for solutions? And things come up all the time, right? What's a problem to me might not be a problem to you, and what's a problem to you might be not a problem to me at all, because we're all different and we all are living our own life experience. So look today and notice in discussions or conversations, or maybe on television you're watching something on TV and you see examples of problem focus versus solution focus, and ask yourself, what makes you feel more confident? When you're focusing on the solution and getting things done and taking action, or when you're mired in regurgitating and reliving the problem over and over and over again? I know for me, I get to solution as fast as I possibly can nowadays, because I realize how much time in my life I have actually wasted complaining, moaning, bitching, commiserating about things that have already happened that I can't change because they've already happened. So have an awesome day. If you're brave, share what you see, what you observe. Are people around you more problem focused or solution focused? I will admit that, like most people, the people I'm around are more problem focused than solution focused, which is why I try to set the example and focus on solutions. Do I always succeed? No. I, just like everybody else, like to get mired in problems sometimes, and I even create my own problems when I feel like I need more drama in my life. Have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow with another confidence-related topic for the month of August. Have an amazing day.